Hey guys, and welcome to week 4. That is 4 weeks of the Sketchbook Slam Challenge. Oh, it's been a journey. It has. But I'm not done yet. And I'm not going to be done for a little while, unfortunately. I forgot that there are only 29 days in September. I thought I had another day, so I thought I had 6. I only have 5, and I have like 218 more sketches to go before I'm done with this challenge. So I'm kind of in a pickle, but I kind of saw it coming too, because again, there were things, if you guys follow my vlogs, that happened over the past week, including employment opportunity, and I have a job interview tomorrow. So the things that pay my bills are always going to come before YouTube videos, because let's face it, YouTube does not pay the bills, and there are reasons for that, but we won't go into it because, we're not going to throw shade, at least not here. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so this week I think I did okay. I did not do as good as I could have, because I know like yesterday I kind of had to take a break. I was pretty burnt out. So I'm just going to kind of flip through here. You guys can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and I'm going to kind of critique myself as to where I'm screwing up, because you guys will be able to tell, but whatever. Let me go back here. I'm not that far. Let me see. Yep, here we go. Getting there. Almost. I've been using these little tabs to keep marks where I leave. So anyway, come on. Like I said, 218 more to go. Now, I originally had thought to do something like this where I just do comic book page layouts in my sketchbook, because I do use my sketchbooks for that as well. And sketchbook is a subjective term. Sketch in and of itself is a subjective term. Sketch is basically, in my opinion, and it's pretty agreed upon among the people I've talked to, sketching is putting down the ideas. Drawing is tightening the concept or finalizing the concept. So what what I have been doing, I feel, has been more drawing than sketching. So, again, and this is really a sketch challenge, but because it's a sketchbook, whatever. But yeah, I know that people are like back and forth, and like there's drama for this. Like, guys, seriously, there are so many legitimate reasons to be angry in this world. A sketchbook slam challenge is not one of them. So y'all need to just slow your roll and calm down and eat some fruit and drink some water, and you'll be okay. Anyway, so I was thinking about doing this throughout the whole thing, and I still am thinking about it. But we'll see. We'll see how things go, because technically I'm doing like multiple sketches on a page. I'm going to stop doing this, as much fun as it is and as beautiful as it makes the pages look. This was suggested for me to do, is just basically put OCs in place of Disney screenshots, so I could sort of like do crossovers, and it was a lot of fun. This is Alejo, guys. This is Lex's character in Piper, and I enjoyed it, but it takes up way too much time, and I just don't have the energy to, because I spent a lot of time on these pages just to make them look nice. So yeah, I did a few of those. A couple more comic pages, picked up the Little Mermaid and did something with that. I like that I used the as Ursula. Did an Anastasia one. I like this one. This one turned out so good. Oh, look at that. So yeah, there's things in here I'm super proud of. Let's skip the page. Just some positioning. This is kind of easy stuff for me to do if I have a position that I know I want to do. Tried to do a little bit more sequence. It just didn't turn out. Tried to do full page stuff because, yeah, why not? I have not drawn my OC, my Gargoyles OC, in forever. This is Sabine. Oh my god, her name was Sabine. She went by Bean. It was dumb, but whatever. I drew her. I haven't drawn gargoyle wings in forever, so that turned out atrocious. Just expressions here. But what I'm kind of getting at here, it's like a lot of these sketches are actually considered drawings. Like, I'm trying to find a good example. I haven't come across one yet of an actual just straight up sketch, but I will. Like these right here to me are like more sketches. They're still really loose. They're not finalized. There's room for adjustment still. So I mean, that's just, I don't know. But what I tend to focus on more is like tightened drawings, because that's what I like to see. Did more expressions. This 1920s theme was really fun. These were suggested from Sakura Hearts because of her character Poppy, so that was cute. And then I decided to do something I have never done before, which is, well, I've done it, but I've never enjoyed it, is drawing like real animals, real objects and things like that. That's something I shy away from, not because I can't, but because that requires a little bit more study and thought on my end. But I went ahead and did it anyway, and it actually went a lot quicker, and I think the time constraint forced me to mentally just break things down. And I did it for a little while, and at the end I was starting to get really, really happy with how things were turning out, because I was like, man, that does look like a bunny. So I was really happy, but then I was like, okay, it's time to get back to the stuff I do. And so the first thing I want to draw is Steelbeak, which of course I fail at, because Steelbeak, oh my god, look at that face, I feel ya, bro. Is actually not an easy, he is a very easy character design, but for some reason he just, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then I was like, all right, I'll do more Piper. But then I was like, no, let's go back to that challenging thing that I was actually getting a little bit of enjoyment out of. Because with these things, like with rabbits and whatever, because I draw other things, I do have to actually indicate, not necessarily indicate, but I did anyway, the action lines and how the movement happens and the direction, the flow and everything. So I think that this was actually a good study for me to see how movement translated from what, how I was translating the movement is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm just everywhere today. And then still trying to keep it simple. I'm not doing as much sketching because I'm sticking with like my shapes and everything. I'm just like, okay, this is it. And then birds, it was basically the same thing. Like I stopped drawing the lines because I was starting to not need them as much, but I could still clearly see, you know, the bird's back is rounded, but the action is still this direction. Its action is this direction, but its body, its wings are in this direction. So, yep, birds. Look at the sky. So I did some birds, and I did some mice, because why not? Mice are cute. And I really, really enjoyed working on smaller creatures, because smaller creatures, they are compact and light, and they have like a very delicate bone structure. So I enjoy delicate bone structures. I struggle with things like big animals, like cats and stuff, because the bigger they are, the more muscle they tend to have, and it's hard to translate that muscle on something bigger. Like, at least to me, that takes way more study. But, you know, I'm not out of the realm of doing that too. Chipmunks. You can't really tell that they're chipmunks, but they are chipmunks. And then I decided to draw shoes. I like shoes, guys. I like heels. I like high heels. The higher the better. I don't like these like on point shoes that they got going out there. I'm like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? But somebody's doing it to themselves and they think it looks awesome. I'm just like, dude, I'm going to walk up behind you and push you with one finger and knock you over. But I do like shoes, so I went ahead and did some shoes and had fun with that. Did some kitten heels and had fun with that. Started doing earrings and was having lots of fun with that. I actually realized that when it comes to jewelry, I'm pretty limited. I usually leave it at like hoops and pearls, and I was like, let's do something different. So, you know, I tried to do like more detailed stuff, and yeah, but my ears just got worse as I kept going. I drew guinea pigs. I have never drawn a guinea pig before. This was amazing. Aaron walked in when I was drawing this too, and he's like, oh, that's a cute bunny. I was like, you did not just call my guinea pig a bunny. Does it really look that bad? Am I really that bad of an artist? And he just walked out of the room after that. But I was like, oh, he does that stuff. He doesn't mean it, but he just, you know, I'm sensitive, and he says the wrong things sometimes. But that's marriage, guys. Doggos that I failed on. And then I switched over to Nugget Piper, just sort of for a change of pace for myself. See, but here's what I mean is like, even these sketches are a little bit, these are too tight for me to consider really sketches. These are more like drawings too. So then I did a quick Anne's Piper, worked on some clovers, plants, and stuff like that, because I was thinking about Cloverdale. Then I did a human Piper because I haven't drawn human Piper in a while, and my human style has changed quite a bit, I've noticed. So I did some studies on her. If I can turn the page here. A couple more studies. These were actually just really quick. I only allowed myself 5 minutes on these sketches. And then I touched up with the highlighter once I filled the page. Worked on a Thea concept for her current day, where she's like this nerdy girl that does Adam's homework. Yeah. more blah. These 2 pages of blah right here. And then I really got into doing too many drawings because I wanted to make things look fuller and thicker and better. So the triplets made an appearance, and I used my Sig writers to do this. And again, this is where I'm wasting a lot of my time, and I need to stop. It's just really, really hard because I know it can look so good. And I want it to look good, but it's not necessarily about looking good. You know, it's about getting the ideas down. A quick Mabel for Sakura Hearts again. Cherry made an appearance, of course. And then here, again, I was just taking too much time. Every time I grab a marker and I go over my lines, even if it's to straighten them up, it's still taking more time than it should. And I try to be quick, and sometimes I am, but sometimes I'm not. But I kept up with it because I like the way it makes it look. I'm sorry. Aesthetics come before time management, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Cute little Andrew and Piper. I keep petting my pages. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of all of this, so I'm going to pet my pages. And then at this point I was like, no more markers because, you know, time. But then I totally went back to using markers. These are like sketches right here to me. This is just quick. Like, there's no definition to anything really other than the faces and expressions. So this is like sketching more so to me than anything. This right here is the height of the Sketchbook Slam Challenge. I'm so proud. A few more expressions. If I can get the page to turn. Just some more cherry here. This is an old concept of when Emmy had a crush on Bunny Adam. Clementine made an appearance. I really should develop her. She's actually super adorable and I can't get over it. Lydia's here. This was just a quick little feelsy comment because I was feeling pity for myself. It was really bad. And then this right here is more of what I should be doing to get this challenge done. It's just these loose, quick 5-minute, like less than 5-minute sketches. So this is what I should be doing, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I can't make it easy on myself. Some more here. This is what I was thinking of when I was drawing. Oliver teaching Piper to waltz. It does not go over well. I started a role play and I've been enjoying it, so I did a few doodles from that. Then I was like, I'm going to start drawing objects again. So I drew lanterns because reasons. And that's it. Now, like I said, I have about 218 more pages to drawings to go, pages to fill. So I decided to pull out my draw prompts book. I have not pulled this out in forever. And it just basically has a bunch of prompts in it that you can use. Now, what I've noticed is I'll get a prompt and I'll look up like and do two pages at least per prompt. So it shouldn't take very many to fill things up. And that's assuming I don't get distracted with an idea in my head. But point being, yeah, I figured that I could use this to help me along the way. Like I said, I only have 5 days. Today, tomorrow, today is Sunday, so Sunday, Saturday. No, my God, I'm going backwards. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I only have until Thursday to get this done. Keeping in mind I have an interview tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen then. And that I have an open house, an interview open house on Thursday. So I have 2 interviews, actually, technically, 2 interview things lined up this week. So we'll see what happens. But officially, the challenge is supposed to end for me on Thursday. What most likely will happen is I will do a quick update to show you guys where I'm at and how many more sketches I have to go or how many more pages, if there's any to go. It's not outside of the realm of possibility for me to get this done still. It would take a lot of work, but I could still do it. And then Sunday I would try to do my 600-page flip through, like the complete thing. So I would record it and then do a voiceover and sort of give you guys a rundown of what I think about the whole challenge and everything like that. So yes, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Anyway, but I have a lot of sketches to get to. It's already almost noon, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. My goal is to like maybe get 50 pages done tonight, if anything, because it's early enough. I should be able to. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to work on editing this real quick. It doesn't take much because I don't do very much because I want these to be honest videos, so I don't edit or cut anything out. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to do this, and then I will see you Thursday. with an update on how everything is going. Spoiler alert, I like this challenge. I guess I'm weird, but I like this challenge because I get to produce and I get to get the ideas down and move on quickly. And if anything, this is going to help me along because now I've got things to work with. Things that I can look at this and be like, wow, you know, I actually accomplished something very illustrative-y and I'm proud. So, whatever. Anyway, I will see you guys on Thursday. Wish me luck. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Bye.